See how many times I die this time. Maybe I can pull off the finishing move. I want to pull off the finishing move so badly.
Final. Fight.
The fuck? Okay. No! Nope. Nope. I got caught, and that was it. Game over.
Welcome to the
Very well.
Still so much to do.
Final.
Yukiko, what are you doing? Oh my god! No! Ah! No! Fuck! Go, 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 go! Yes! I did it! I did it! Oh my god.
That's the end of
I
that.
gotta stop, like, screaming. Alrighty, no more battles. Please.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Evidently, I didn't push her far enough. Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
A disgustingly carefree voice emerges from Labris, who has ceased moving. Her eyes are still lifeless. My friend Labris still hasn't returned. An uncontrollable fury rages through me in hearing that voice describe her like some broken toy.
Who are you? Give Labris back!
Very well. I've acquired enough data after all. I should thank you all. Although this didn't work out, you did stay in until the very end.
Labris's shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
Mitsuru-san's words make me remember. Now that I think about it, Labris's shadow separated from Labris when she entered the TV. In other words, she only sponsored the tournament. But she didn't drop herself into the TV. Without someone to do that, this case could not have happened. Does this mean that culprit is controlling Labris from somewhere outside the TV? From somewhere safe? That can't be forgiven.
Indeed, it was I who stole Labris away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labris's persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
This time? Are you still planning something?
The culprit mocks us. I can't take this anymore. I thought that I finally was able to save her. I thought that everything would be alright now.
That's enough! You're the worst! Labris has a heart! How can you do this to her knowing that?
A heart, Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
That's it!
The voice continues mocking us and ignores my words.
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
It sounds like the culprit just cut off communication. As communication cuts off, Labris falls to her knees. I rush over and support her body, but she's gone completely limp, and her metal body is very heavy. Everyone here goes silent, and a heavy atmosphere fills the area. Mitsuru-san looks gloomy, but she speaks up with determination in her voice.
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
Wait a second. We can't just leave things like this.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
This is different from the way she was acting towards me earlier. This time Mitsuru-san isn't testing me, but it's completely rejecting our involvement outright with a firm will. I think that what she's saying is probably the correct course of action. There must be something big going on behind this case, and if that's the case, high school students are probably going to be less equipped to handle it than a well-funded organization like Mitsuru-san's. But still, I can't just back down.
Guys, let's leave this to them.
Are you serious?
Yu-kun must realize Mitsuru-san's resolution, too. This must be something we have to come to an understanding about. My mind understands that, but my heart still...
Yukiko, it's best for now if we go home.
Yu-kun puts his hand on my shoulder. Huh? Did I just hear him say, "for now," under his breath? When I look up in reaction to Yu-kun's words, I see a strong fire in his eyes. I see. I nod in recognition. After we got out of the TV, we disbanded on the spot without much conversation. Mitsuru-san and her friends were a bit flustered since they came out in the middle of June-S in the midst of a bunch of shoppers. Actually, because there were so many people who looked out of the ordinary, we did cause a bit of a stir. I regret that we had to part there so quickly, but there was much more that I wanted to say. But I know that there was no way that I could really express everything anyway. When I returned to the inn, the day's exhaustion hits me all at once. I drew a bath and I even fell asleep in the bathtub for a bit. After I woke up, I went back to my room and was about to go to sleep. But then I received a call from an unknown number. Usually I don't pick up calls from numbers I don't recognize, but something tells me that I should pick it up. It turns out to be...
And allow me to thank you once again. You did a lot to help today.
Mitsuru-san steps out of the long limousine parked in the outskirts of the shopping district and bowed deeply to us. We're still in Inaba, but this big black limousine and Mitsuru-san are so out of place, it feels like we're someplace else entirely. I can just tell that everyone around is watching us. Since Mitsuru-san and her friends have finished investigating this case, it seems they'll be leaving Inaba. Standing next to Mitsuru-san is Labris, who was the one who called us so we could say farewell in person.
Come on, Yukiko. We have to see her off properly. Huh? Yeah.
Labris was controlled by the culprit back on the roof, but there seems to have been no major issues with her body, so she looks like she's going to be fine. I should be happy because I know that Labris is safe, So I should be smiling, but I can't. I end up speaking gloomily.
You really are going with them.
I'm gonna miss you guys. But I made my decision to throw in with Mitsuru-san. I want to capture whoever's behind this. Whatever it takes. You know how you protected me this time? Now it's my turn to repay the favor.
I'm about to say that she doesn't have to worry about such things, but I stop myself. I see. So Labrys made this decision herself. I wish she could stay here with us. But if my friend made this decision, then I need to support her.
And I'm definitely gonna be back someday. So, why don't you give me a rain check on that promise? Sound good?
Yeah, that's alright. It's still a promise.
Hearing that, I was finally able to smile for Labrys. She's right. It's not like this will be the last time we see each other. Our promise will never change.
I'll be waiting for you, though. If you break my promise, I'll make you rue the day.
Labrys laughs and shrugs at my joke. I need to protect this place. The place where she promised she'd return to. It's not just succeeding the inn anymore. I have another reason I need to stay here.
We'll all be waiting for you.
Come back soon.
Everyone feels the same way too. It's sad that we have to part with someone after we just became friends with them, but we all believe that we'll see her again. Labrys looks like she's about to cry, but she manages to keep her smile and nods. Vroom vroom! Mitsuru-san tells her that they're about to leave, and once the two of them enter the limousine, it quietly heads off. Labrys pokes her head out the window and waves back at us. She keeps waving until we can't see the car anymore.
Oh, she's really gone.
Yeah, but she said she'd come see us again, so enough with the pitiful frown.
What? Did you just call me pitiful? What an incredibly rude thing to say to an idol. Just so you know, I've done a lot of ads for companies under the Kirijo umbrella. I wish I could have introduced myself better.
And just like that, we're back to our normal selves. It's sad that Labrys isn't here, but Kanji-kun is right. And Golden Week has just started for us. I wasn't able to prepare another boxed lunch so quickly after yesterday's event, but instead I have a great suggestion.
Hey, why don't we go to Juness? We haven't had our welcome back party for Yukon yet.
Great idea, Yuki-chan. I was just thinking the same thing.
You're right. It's been a while too, so let's all go there and catch up.
Yosuke-kun and Yu-kun glance at each other upon hearing my suggestion. Could they be scheming something?
All right, sounds like a plan. We have a few things to talk to them about too, right, partner?
Yeah, let's go, everyone.
Those looks. That's like some kind of secret friend wink, isn't it? They're definitely up to something. I'm not exactly sure what's going on between them, but I do have an idea. I'm guessing it's probably because something we will all together for, right? We still have a lot of Golden Week left after all. After the welcome back party for Yukun, Chie and I were in the miscellaneous goods section looking at trinkets. Teddy and Yosuke-kun have gone back to work while Rizi-chan takes Naoto-kun shopping. Yu-kun and Kanji-kun are together in the grocery area. Everyone is just doing their own thing.
Boy, was I surprised when Yukon brought that up. I didn't tell her we wouldn't get involved, was it? Can you believe him?
No kidding. I wonder what Matsuri-san would say.
I
if
think
heard
she
that.
kind of plans it. What Yu-kun and Yosuke-kun brought up during the welcome back party was that the reformation, or more like the reformation of the investigation team. Okay. And it was decided that we'd all pursue this case by ourselves. There were no objections, of course. Everyone seemed to have been waiting for Yu-kun's words, and all spoke up at once. There's no way we can leave what happened inside this town's TV to someone else. I feel bad for Mitsuru-san, but I was really happy that the two of them were thinking the same thing. I mean, Labris is our friend. There's no way we can sit back and watch while our friend's out there doing her best, especially since this happened in our own backyard.
Man, the Kirijo group, huh? If things go bad, this can be an even bigger problem.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
You really stepped up to the plate this time. I think I like this new side of you.
I'm a bit happy to hear that from Chie. Whoa, that was close. We almost absentmindedly walked right by the section we were looking for. We stopped at our destination, the small shops inside Jeunesse. I picked up some different colored hair ornaments and compared them.
Wow, this is hard. So many choices. What
Red!
color should I get?
You're really into this. Hey, how about this? I think it'll look good on you.
Oh, no, it's not for me.
Pink, yellow, green. As I compare the different colors while answering Chie, she thinks for a bit before making a realization.
Oh, right. We might see her sooner than we think.
That's right. I'm sure that the culprit will be caught faster if we cooperate rather than just Mitsuru-san and her people going after the case. And that means that the day when I keep my promise with Labris will come sooner too. Until then, I need to find a color that fits her. I picked various colors scrunchies and imagined how they look decorating Labris's hair. Labris's embarrassed smile also springs to mind as well.
I just know she'll love it.
Hooray, it's shopping! And I believe that is the end of Yukiko's. Yep, that is the end of Yukiko's story. I don't know whether it's because I was able to pull out the finishing moves, or the fact is like we only had 3 fights, but that seemed shorter. That seemed a bit shorter than Yosuke's and Chie's. So another good end. Another really good end. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I know I mentioned before in videos, I'm like, whoa, why isn't my achievement pop up for the things? It's because I turned off notifications. I will even show you. Yeah, see? Carnivore, Captain, Kingpin, President. Oh, Labris' story. Uh-oh. Where's Yukiko's? Have you burned your dread or reached out for the truth? That is awesome! But yeah, just letting you guys know that I turned off the notifications things because I was recording a few cutscenes from a video game that I was playing, and I always got this dumbass name tags that are like pating, pating, pating all over the place, and I'm like, God damn it, you're ruining my cutscenes. I mean, during this is fine, I guess. But when I was recording just for the cutscenes, I turned off the notifications. It's like, yeah, I turned off the notifications, so that's why none of the achievement things popped up. as I was playing this. It's like, achievement unlocked, and it's like, oh, okay. So yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, back in Yosuke's ending credits, I theorized of who the person who is hacking Labris could be. And it seems like everybody's agreeing that, like, Sho is a part of it. And I have not watched the, apparently there's, like, a second teaser trailer to Persona 4 Arena that came out. And I have not seen it, and I have been told to not see it, because it actually holds a very huge spoiler. So I don't know, I guess I have to hold off on... I actually don't want to delve too much into it anyway, because if I delve too much into, like, researching... It's like, if you delve too much into researching, like, stories and stuff to the new games that are coming out, then it's like, where's the surprise? Just know that a sequel is coming, and that's all you need to know. Basically. So, I'm just very surprised. It's like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but it's like, I just want to know who came up with the idea of turning Persona into Blaze Blue, basically, an arcade fighting game. How can you take Persona 3 and Persona 4 and combine it together? Make a fighting game. It's like, what? What? Logic. And then once again, they've combined together Persona 3 and Persona 4 in a 3DS game called Persona Q! Q for cute! As in chibis, because they're all chibis. So, I don't know what's the decision behind that, but I still love it. All the Persona. So, but yeah, definitely for sure. Once I complete Arena, I feel like I keep repeating myself, but once I complete Arena, it's like I'm gonna break from Persona, and because it seems like that's all my library consists of, is like Persona. And granted, I love Persona. Persona is my favorite RPG series of like all times. I'm actually introducing a friend of mine to them soon, because he's been interested in delving into the world of Persona, and I'll be like, I'll be your guide. I know quite a bit, so I can help as much as possible. So I don't know how, so from me not watching the second trailer of Persona 4 Arena 2, I'm not sure how Persona 4 Arena 2 is going to go, except that I know that Yukari's going to be in it, Junpei's going to be in it, Fuka, I'm pretty sure is going to be in it. Basically, I think all the characters that were missing, Persona 3 characters that were missing in this game, will be in 2. So, I guess I'll theorize more once we get...
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
So now we will, I guess I'll theorize more in the next person's credits, which I think is Teddy? I think Teddy's I'm doing next. I don't know, I gotta look at my list again. Hooray! I did it! Alright, 4 down. 7 more to go. Because once I get everybody's, I then unlock Elizabeth, and then I gotta do Elizabeth, and it's like, blah, blah. So much. Alright, so I think next is Teddy or Kanji. Either of these two. Alrighty, so Yukiko down, Kanji or Teddy's to go, and I'll see you guys later. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah.
Determination you wear to face various difficulties.
Goodbye!